This is like the first ever like footage I've gotten here during the day.
Yeah.
Look at this place.
They might be like a good feeder or something. I don't know if you would ever raise them or not.
You can't see it on the GoPro, but you can see it here. I think it's called rotundifolia. I think that's what it's called.
Is that an ant queen?
Where? So this is what the carnivorous plants look like right now. It's a little bit too early in the year for them. They haven't come up just yet. I can see a bunch of tadpoles out here. Sadly, I don't think they're gonna make it. There we go, we got a water snake. A baby one. Here we go. This is a very large female red belly snake. Really, really cool to see out here in the forest. This isn't known habitat of them to be deep in a forest, but just a really, really, really cool find. You guys have seen this. The snake has been popping up in Frog Week pretty frequently this year. It seems to be the more abundant species that we find, which is good. It is a really misunderstood and a very secretive species, but it's a really cool species to see whenever you find it.
Well, if this girl going away and give birth probably this week.
Hey there, little buddy. Look how cute he is. Oh, isn't he adorable? You're such a cute little animal. What a cute little animal you are.
Koala?
He knows what he's doing though. What a cute little porcupine.
See, I told you they were out here.
I feel like I wish we could get the poor thing a ladder, like seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not handing him a ladder.
I mean, I'd hand it to him, I just would get out of the way.
We're gonna get her done.
How high does he climb?
I don't know. I'm kind of interested to know.
This is unbelievable.
He's better than me. They're climbing trees.
Oh my god, maybe we haven't seen them because like they've been that high up. He's still going. I hope it's not because of us. Like, I didn't think they could go that high. How did we get so lucky to see him start? Dude, this is crazy. I've been recording almost the whole time. Dude, he is determined to get those leaves.
Dude, he's gonna do it, I think. He might go the whole way to the top.
Whatever's up there, man, he's hungry. I always wanted to use the cinnamon fern in a setup, but I don't think that I can because I think it's pretty big. It is all cinnamon ferns out there. Look at that. Beautiful plant, huh? That's our state plant, I believe, right, Tyler?
State flower.
State flower. Sorry, there's a difference, but
I think
yes.
there actually is. It might be the state plant too.
But yeah, this is an evergreen bush. Pretty cool. It grows out here in acidic conditions. That is a giant cinnamon fern right there. Look at that. Dude, that is the biggest cinnamon fern I've seen. Here's another nice example of a pickerel frog. These guys are super awesome. Like I said in the last video, they are the only medically relevant frog that we have in Pennsylvania. They do have a poison that can, and in fact it will, cause irritation to the skin. We're not too sure what all snakes eat pickerel frogs, but we do know that American bullfrogs, we do know that American bullfrogs and green frogs devour these guys when they find them in the wild. I'm not sure of the conflict between American toads and pickerel frogs. I would assume that adult pickerel frogs pick off small American toads. I'm not sure if it's the other way around as well. I also don't have any information about their relationship to wood frogs, but I can tell you that pickerel frogs and wood frogs are the most abundant pond frogs, and maybe even the most abundant amphibian in terms of anurans and urines, whenever you focus on diversity up in the mountains. So it's really cool to see that the pickerel frog is here. It's really abundant. I would love to catch it in its native habitat in ponds and vernal pools, guys, but it's just super elusive. So at least we got it on Frog Week this year. It was the one, oh, I got it eating. Yeah, that was great. Thank you, buddy. There's a little Easter egg for you guys too. You got a chance to see it ate I think it was an ant that was flying around by it. But yeah, these guys are pretty calm. They are very at risk in New York. They do not like pollution, and they also don't tolerate the heat. So it makes a lot of sense that you'd find them in the mountains. Just super cool to see. I'm loving every moment of this. And like I said, we haven't gotten a pickerel frog on camera for Frog Week, so it's just super cool to get it on film. But we're gonna see if we can catch a couple more. We're gonna move on. It seems like the youngsters are coming out to start the year off, so hopefully we can find some more.
It's a really slick snake, unlike the, well actually they're both slick. The smoother a snake is too. But these guys do have keeled scales, so they're a little rougher.
Boy, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. When you hear a ringneck and then you hear an owl, and you find a mountain earth snake.
What's next? Alright, I'm gonna get some pictures of them.
Behold, what we have is the mountain earth snake. This is an offspring. It's not the adult that Tyler has right now, but it's just a really special species to find. It's not necessarily, from my understanding, the most rare, but it's only found in only some pockets of PA. We're very fortunate to be in one of those locations, and this is one of the most secretive animals that I've ever held, which I'm really excited about. Waited all day. I've gone herping all day, just trying to find this snake. I mean, we weren't just looking for this, we were looking for all kinds of stuff to showcase for Frog Week for you guys. But the fact that we found this snake and we came out here to do so is just truly awesome. It's a great accomplishment, and it's just another snake that I finally get a chance to see, that I can cross off the list, a snake that I get a chance to hold. And it's a really great snake. We really don't know a whole lot about them, to be honest with you, with how secretive they are. Do they eat frogs and toads? Do frogs and toads eat them? I mean, it's very possible both ways. I would assume that they're more like the red belly and the ringneck snake, how they eat earthworms and smaller prey items, possibly salamanders if they get a chance. Does that sound about right, Tyler? But we do need to check this guy out. He's been beaten up. I flipped all the other rocks around. I think that's the best we're gonna get, is a farther away shot, which is fine.
That rock too. Guess we won't have trouble finding ringnecks in the woods.
Look at that. When we didn't think it could get even more cool, the giant millipede that you guys, this is the giant millipede that is in the PA Woods and Forest community. You've seen them on the channel quite a bit of times. Yes, they're out here, they're native. They live with, I should say, alongside these snakes and toads. Probably not to be messed with. A beautiful male northern green frog, and the reason why I know he's a male, when we've been searching for stuff, we've heard him calling. So as long as we stay where he can see us, he's not going to jump. So just really cool. Another awesome clip of a green frog. These guys are very underrated animals. They can be one of the tamest frogs in captivity, taking food from your hand. While yes, they can be bold and they can do that, they're also very high strung, very difficult to take care of. They can only tolerate cooler temperatures. They're not a heat-seeking frog like the White's tree frog and others. They fit the temperate bill for frogs. You know, nothing 80 or above pretty much is their favorite. They prefer 70. The warmer conditions draw out the breeding cycle. Also thunderstorms will. So I don't know if any thunderstorms or anything like that is forecasted, at least I hope not, because we have pretty interesting walk back. But it's just really cool to see the green frog out here in their natural habitat. A little surprised that they exist up here. I know we came down the mountain a little bit, but you know, this is not something to take for granted what we walked on. We're, what, about 2,000 feet above sea level or something, Tyler?
I think it's something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we're near 2,000 feet above sea level and there's green frogs. So they apparently are a mountainous frog just like the pickerel frog and the wood frog. Very first snail of this trip. So we've seen 3 American toads, all juveniles, and an adult snail. This is a really unique looking snail. That right there, see the stripe, that's a really intense stripe. I've never actually seen a snail have something like that. So potentially this is a different species that is more abundant in dry environments, but this guy's getting a little bit upset at me for holding him against his will, so I'm gonna set him on his way. But look at this guy, really cool looking snail.
Where'd he go?
That'll do it for this episode, guys. If you found it entertaining or in any way educational, please like it and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends so we can continue to make awesome content for you. We have a lot more in store for Frog Week, so I hope that you'll continue to join us. But that's going to do it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.